from the TimSykesScam.com. Wanted to first off go through my website a little bit with you, but then following that, want to actually take you inside of Tim Sykes' website, Profitly. If you're familiar with Tim Sykes, you know that he is a penny stock guru, has made millions of dollars trading penny stocks over the last decade or so, and now teaches his strategy to both beginners and seasoned professionals trading in the stock market. And he goes through and takes you into his strategy that he used specifically to make about $4 million, starting off with about $12,000. And then turning that into close to $4 million. So this is just a quick peek here at my website. There's a lot more info here to come. This video is going to be sort of the start of some new material we're going to be putting on here. But as you go through, you can see all the different posts here that I have put up onto the website, doing different reviews of Tim's Trading Week, along with some reviews of the various services that he has to offer. So if you look up here at the hello bar, if you want to enter your email address, you can join our list. This is actually a test hello bar. I'm actually I'm testing out two different hello bars, one for an ebook, another for an upcoming webinar, just to see which one garners the best response. So enter your email address, join our list, get subscribed, and we'll make sure that you get the newest content right away when we start. So I want to actually go ahead and take you into the Profitly website here so you can take a look. If you're at all curious about Tim's strategy, if you're thinking of joining, you can click here to learn more, and this will actually take you to Tim's website, where you can see his different subscription services that he offers. Now, give me a second here. I'm actually going to pause this so it doesn't play. There we go. So now, if you see here, there's actually three different services under Tim's plan. I myself am a Tim Challenge student, and you're going to see here in a little bit of what that looks like. But if you're wondering which service I would recommend, having done the Tim's Challenge course, which one would I recommend that you sign up for? I recommend Pennystocking Silver. There's a couple of reasons why. You'll get to see more in depth why I'm saying this. But as a Pennystocking Silver subscriber, you're going to get exactly what you need with this. You're going to get the weekly video lessons from Tim. You're going to get access to his video library. You're going to get the real-time alerts. I'm going to show you. You're going to find out. You're going to get a lot of alerts with his service, both via email, SMS, as well as through his chat room. And then you're also going to get his daily watch list and the chat room access. So I highly recommend, if you're thinking of going with one of Tim's subscriptions, highly recommend Pennystocking Silver. So let's go into the Profitly website here, and I'm just going to go back to my dashboard. And this is what it looks like. If you have not yet subscribed to Profitly, if you subscribe to one of Tim's services, this is what your landing page looks like. And so let's go through this bit by bit, and I want to show you exactly what you're going to be getting. So from the dashboard, here you can see the latest content. These are all posts or updates that Tim has put out. So Hot Stocks Watch, this is his daily watch list. Here's the one from the previous day. I know that he says he likes to send out 11 stocks. Doesn't always do that. Here you can see he only does 5. But then you can see his webinar. And then this is only available to Tim Challenge students. But this is the webinar that he did over on back on Friday. And then his different video lessons. So he's up to over 1,800 videos. Pretty good stuff. Let's actually click this one. And give it a second here to load. So this is what it looks like. You've got a video. This is actually accessible on YouTube. If you were to go on YouTube, you could actually find this video here. He does like to put those up for free. And then the various comments that subscribers leave. And then he gives his promotional stuff right here. So that's what it looks like. Sometimes his videos are not available on YouTube. Sometimes you actually do have to be subscribed to the service in order to be able to view them. But you can see here the stocks that he discusses within the video. So the next thing here, notifications. I mean, this really not anything great. You know, it's neat to have, but just basically has to do more with Profitly, people commenting on posts that you've placed. There is a community within Profitly, and so you'll be able to interact and communicate with other traders. The affiliate page here, this is just if you're running a website yourself and you want to put up some of his promotional material on there. The message center, whenever you send in a message to support, this is where you can follow up to find you know, their response. And then Pennystocking Silver, this is the one that I recommended. This is what it looks like once you get in. So the first thing I would recommend you do is go ahead and sign up for this 60 video intro course. Now if I click this, you'll see already signed up for this course. But if you were to do this yourself, you would get a different response. What it basically does is you're going to get an email a day delivered to your inbox with a new video, with a new training video from Tim Sykes. So every one of them is different. Some of them he gives very clear and specific instructions on his trading strategy. Other videos are really just inspirational sort of testimonies from you know, from different trades that he's made and how he's been able to profit from that. So go ahead and sign up for that. You're going to get some really good videos through that intro course. The getting started, this is another spot for the video course in different. He's going to give a little bit of information here on his Millionaire Challenge. But this one right here, the 6-hour basic seminar that Tim gave in Moscow, really good video, lots of really good information. It's long. I actually had to watch it. I had to break it into 2-hour viewing sessions because it got to be too long for me. But this is the video where you're going to get a lot of his strategy, the nuts and bolts of his strategy. A couple of trades that he made where he made a lot of money, some of his best videos here. The chat room rules, we'll get to the chat room here in a minute, but I do recommend you review this because they are pretty stingy with their rules in the chat room. Some basic terms you should know, and then an interview that Tim did a while back. So let's actually go back here. And so I recommend that you just, you know, that you just browse and explore these various different links. So important links here. He's going to provide you, oh look, it actually took us right back to where we were, so that's a little bit redundant. The watch lists. So this is great. You can see his daily watch list that he puts out. If you're curious to know what he is following and tracking for his trades. The track record. So this is actually Tim's track record. You can see here quite a bit of you know, his information, his trades. You can see today he made 500 on this trade and 750 on that one. So some pretty cool information there. He is very transparent with his trades. If he takes a loss, he will definitely let you know. I know when you're looking at this, it just looks like he's got this one loss, but I mean, I've seen him post $15,000 losses that he's taken because of bonehead moves that he's made. So he is very open about his trading history. Chat archive. This is great if you're not able to get into the chat room. You can actually go on and see the log for the day, and right here, previous day, you can actually go back and see other days. But this is the community that you are getting access to by subscribing to Profitly. You can see there's a lot of activity here. If you look over at the side, you see my little scroll down bar. This goes for a long time. I mean, this 8:22. This is before the market even opened, and you know, we've got 8 hours here worth of chat room information, and you can see just a lot of really good information. People, you know, asking other traders for advice. People saying, you know, what they're doing. Just you know, sharing success stories with how much money they were able to make or percentages that they were able to increase, just like the returns that they made off of their positions. So this is really beneficial. And let's actually go ahead and go into the chat here. So you'll see it's actually going to open up the Profiting, and Alright, let's see. I'm going to click chat room and alerts. So here's the chat room. It is 8:35 p.m. and you can see people are still in the chat, still talking. A lot of the jibber jabber, still continues on after the trading day is over. But you can see here there's a lot of good information. And then over here is the traders that are currently logged into the chat room. So quite a few here that are currently logged in. And then if you want to put in your own message, you can type it in here, and then just click send, and you'll be able to post there. So pretty cool. Let's go back, and I think this is most of what I wanted to show you within the Pennystocking Silver. So if you subscribe to the Tim Alerts, just know the only real difference here is you're not going to get access to that video archive. You can see here they don't have those videos listed. But then the Tim Challenge. Now, this is why I recommend Pennystocking Silver over the Tim Challenge. So you can see here a lot of this is the same. The video intro course, getting started, the how-to, the chat, the watch list, all of this is the same. Now, the main difference that you're getting with the Tim Challenge are the special webinars that Tim hosts. Tim will actually invite you to a special webinar. Only Tim Challenge students are able to attend, and in it he'll go through live trading. He'll actually show you what he's doing. He'll trade with you, and you can actually ask him questions. I was not a fan of this webinar. I did not find a ton of value in it. Whenever you interact with Tim in this webinar, he can be a little bit feisty. If you say something that is considered stupid, he's going to let you know that it was a stupid thought. I didn't really find the value here. Being able to interact with them, it sounded cool, but when it came down to it, the interaction wasn't that great because I didn't really feel like Tim really sunk his teeth in to try to help students with their questions. So, he would constantly refer back to watch this video or watch that video rather than actually addressing an issue in the moment in the webinar. And so it got boring. I actually stopped attending the webinars because he kept telling me to go watch his videos. And so I did that. I went and started watching the videos and stopped attending the webinars. So could there be great lessons contained in here? Sure. Could there be nice little nuggets? Sure. However, if you're going to ask him for specifics, I'm just telling you, he's not going to give them to you. If you ask him to review a certain trade setup, most of the time he wouldn't do it. For whatever reason, maybe he didn't feel prepared, maybe he wanted to do his own research on it, or maybe he just didn't think it was a good opportunity. So he would constantly tell you to go and watch the videos where he talks about his rules or talks about his trading strategy. So this was a little bit disappointing. This is the reason why I recommend just do Pennystocking Silver. You're going to get all of those video lessons. You're going to see him go into his strategy. You're going to see, just how he trades throughout his day. So I think if you're wanting to learn, if you're wanting to figure out his strategy, all you need here are the video lessons. So you want to click that, go in, and actually just review these videos. Are all of them going to be great? No. I know there's a lot. Can you go through 1,800 different videos? Well, you might not like doing that, but if you subscribe to Tim Challenge, he's going to tell you to do it anyways. So that's why I recommend the Pennystocking Silver. There's a couple of other tools here that I do want to go into. So if we click here, here's some of the other newsletters that you can subscribe to. If you go back to my website, I actually break down, let's go back here, I actually break down the subscription, the other subscriptions under my guru page, and you can see here how I rank some of these other gurus. So Superman, Investors Live, and some of the other guys here. So give quite a bit of information here, my own thoughts and opinion on that. So You can click here to see all of the gurus that are listed. Currently there are 5. There have been others in the past. I believe Alex Vo, he did an options alert, and then Cameron Foose, who is now working independently. The 2 guys I would really recommend if you're interested in subscribing to a different service other than Tim Sykes. I highly recommend either Nathan Michaud, who's also goes by Investors Live, or Paul Scolardi, who goes by the nickname Superman. Both of these guys are great traders, very sound in their fundamentals, very much a pure trader. Tim is more of a marketer. Although he's done well trading in the stock market and has a lot of followers, he really excels in the marketing side of this business. The guys who really teach how to trade are these 2 guys here, particularly Investors Live. You're going to get a lot of really good specifics on how to trade. And then this guy, Superman, he's just done a phenomenal job. Really encourages people to work hard, and people who follow him have been very successful. So that's some of these other promotions or the different services that you can subscribe to. And let's go back here. There's a My Trade section. I'm not going to go in here. If you want to follow me on Profitly, you can look at my trades. I actually don't really update them all that often, so there's not really going to be a ton of info there. But really, Tim's going to recommend that you do update your trades regularly on Profitly. It is a good thing to do. So statistics, you're going to get a lot of information. I mean, look at this. Lots of details here, and you can actually see my statistics here. Have not traded all that much. So well, I shouldn't say haven't traded all that much. I haven't updated my trades on Profitly all that much. I did it a few times at the beginning, and then I stopped because it was taking a lot of time. So. And then here you have the community. This is one of the other great services. You can see exactly what other traders are doing here. You can follow some of these other traders, and let's see here. So dollar gains, you can see some. Actually, this is. Give me a second here. Let me find exact leaderboards. That's what I wanted to show you. You can see here the leaderboards for most profits, for if you go to best percentage winners, the guys that are winning most of the time. Lots of good statistics here. You can follow any one of these traders and get a lot of good insight into their trading strategy. You can also message them and ask them for more information on how they trade, and see if you can get some feedback from them. So all in all, this is a great service. I highly recommend, especially the Pennystocking Silver. It's definitely worth it. The trading videos are going to give you a lot of good insight into Tim's strategy, and then also the watch list gives you some good stocks that are highlighted that you should be looking out for in your trading. And then the chat room, lots of good information there. People are constantly feeding each other with different trades that they're involved in, and you can ask and say, hey, I'm looking at this. What do you guys think? And people will respond to your message with their thoughts. So go to my website, thetimsykesscam.com. Sign up for our emailing list. Check out our website. Check out the Gurus page. You can find some more information about me, but I do recommend that you go here, click on one of the links here that'll take you to the Profitly website where you can sign up for the services. So other than that, I hope this video has been insightful for you. If you're thinking of signing up for this, you're going to get to see a lot of the details of what you're signing up for, and so highly recommend joining Tim Sykes' Profitly service. Don't mind the website name, Tim Sykes Scam. That is a little bit counter to what I actually think and believe here. So if you want to know why I named my website the Tim Sykes Scam, click on this page right here, Pound Scammer, and you can find out more information on that. Other than that, guys, have a great day. God bless, and bye-bye. Take care.